and I'll always be. Vision clearer, getting better now. Lines unfolding, levels changing now. My mind is raising, my dreams are taking shape. My dreams are bolder, and I am breaking out. I see the future, it's bright and bold. The path before me will soon unfold. Each step I take, I'll gain more ground. My spirit soars, and my heart resounds. Oh, I'm a dreamer, and I'll always be. Oh, with my head up, I will chase my destiny. Oh, I'm a dreamer.
Good morning, dreamers. Nice to see you today. We are going to welcome our guest, Rachel Raskino, in a few minutes to the show. We're going to talk about what's coming up with her, and she's doing an online class that Nifty Dreams has sponsored. So we'll talk about that a little while. I am V, and you can find me at vlane.art and on Twitter. So just waiting for a few minutes until Rachel gets here, and we'll bring her up. But we've got some exciting things happening in Nifty Dreams. We're going to mention that I am on the Genesis Art Packs drop. So I've been working on that to get my work ready. So we're excited about that. And so lots of cool things happening in the summer of 2023 for Nifty Dreams and everything going on. So let me just check in with Rachel. We're ready for you, and see if she can get logged in, and we can start saying hello to her and talking about her class. So we are just waiting for her to get on. See if there's anybody in our audience. We haven't gotten anybody on our comments yet, but we're here and we're waiting for people. So come on by. You can talk to us through YouTube. So you just log into the YouTube channel, and let me go ahead and get that on our screen right now so you can see that, and you can visit with us. So here we go. Hi, Rachel.
Hey.
How are you?
Welcome great.
To the show.
Thank you for having me so much, V.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So you're in India. What time is it there?
It is around 9:30.
Oh, okay. So I'm not keeping you up too late then.
No, you're not.
So
I'm a flight attendant. I'm used to weird timings.
I know. I've been working like virtually at a distance for a long time. So it's
right.
You know, you have to keep track of time zones and all kinds of fun stuff. So tell us about yourself, Rachel. Tell us about your art journey and how you started and how you got involved with art.
Right. So it's so funny, actually. I became an artist when I was 4 years old. I realized I could draw, and I would sell a lot of art to make pocket money, at that age.
Oh, cool.
And I really did. And I even used to have like these very small time exhibitions when I was a child. And then I kind of just forgot about it. And I finished college and then my graduation and got into writing. I write books now.
Oh, nice.
And yeah. And then life went on. I became a flight attendant for 14 past years. And I still kept making art, but like physical art. And I would sell it on Saatchi and other platforms and did a few exhibitions. And then I heard about NFTs in 2020, and I was like, sounds a bit like a scam, you know.
Right.
And I was like, I'm not getting into this. I'm an old-fashioned oil artist, you know.
Yeah.
And I've been doing this since I was 4 years old.
Right.
And everything about crypto seemed so scammy back then. And
Yeah,
then
it kind of did.
yeah, it did, right? And then I was just like so nervous back then, especially when you're an old-fashioned artist. And then suddenly I had my brother telling me, oh, Rach, I've been investing in crypto and it's the next best thing. And I really trust him. And he's into like app developing and stuff. He works with Microsoft. And I said,
Yeah.
you know what? If he said it's really trustworthy, it definitely is.
Then I'll
So
give it a try.
yeah, I'll give it a try. And things started to sell. And I was like, wow, okay, I'm an NFT artist now. And that's how it began.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And so how long have you been, I wanted to bring up Womenverse because that's who you're working with
Right.
the course. And because you're developing a course for them.
Uh-huh.
And, how long have you been involved with Womenverse?
I've been involved with Women's Verse only since 2 months.
Oh, okay.
And, it was like really meant to be. It was so funny because when I started my journey with NFTs on Twitter, it was, I didn't know Twitter had so many restrictions, and I got like a temporary suspension.
Whoops, sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. And I got like a little temporary suspension when I had applied for Women's Verse. And I remember because I was retweeting too much. And your account gets locked and then all of that. And Miss MacD was the sweetest thing ever. Like, she was like, oh, this doesn't look very good that your account is a bit temporary suspended, but you know what? We let you in. We just feel like we can trust you. So it was like overcoming so many giants when I just joined Women's Verse, but the management is so lovely.
Right.
I just felt it was very meant for me.
That's awesome. I know that Women's Verse is doing a lot of really cool things for women around the world. So, and that's kind of a passion of mine. So you tell us a little bit about how your topic of your course, which is amazing because every artist needs mental health, or, we need just friends.
Yeah.
There's a lot of artists are loners, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Community is everything, especially for our mental health. And I think the reason why the topic I was so drawn to wanting to start this topic was this has pretty much been my whole life, like mental health issues about, I had this existential crisis, when I was in the airlines, and I was like, is this all life has to offer me? I mean, it's a great job, but I feel like I'm meant to do something that gives me fulfillment. Am I being selfish? I'm this unhappy. And, and I was like, I'm traveling the world here.
Right. What do I have to be sad about? Right.
Yeah. What do I have to be sad about? Like, Rach, are you just being selfish? And I just felt like I was meant to use my talents. And, I started digging deep about my purpose in life and chasing fulfillment. And then I just realized a lot of my mental anguish and, I wouldn't like to say depression, but I was just not feeling very happy all the time. I was unfulfilled, lack of fulfillment in life, not waking up. I was like waking up not very excited about my life. And I realized it's about, finding that fire and excitement that makes you want to wake up every day. And I think that was art for me. NFT is just one part of it, but it's actually art for me in general, art and writing. And mental wellness is so important, not just for artists, is for any stream that you want to get into. I just felt that, with all my experience overcoming sorrow and trying to find fulfillment, trying to reach success in everything I did, because I'm super ambitious, I realized mental wellness is the core substance that you need and the foundation you need for any kind of success. So I said, why not help others, since I've had years of experience and gone for therapy, read books on this, studied about it. Why not help the world with it?
100%. I agree with
Yeah.
you. I think, it's a noble cause, and I think we've spoken before, and we both feel like, self-discovery and self-help is really, like you said, the key
Right.
to moving forward and waking up. I mean, because we live in our own head, right?
Right. Yeah.
And
That
then
is
we
true.
project to other people what we may be feeling at the time. So that
Yeah.
happens a lot. And I think, especially when we live in this text-based world,
Yeah.
and so often we'll text and we won't mean it in a certain way, but the other person is feeling a certain energy or emotion, and then they
Right.
read it, and then that their energy is projected into what you said, and you may
Exactly.
not have meant it that way.
No. And
Right?
I'm seeing this everywhere in Web3. I really
Yeah.
feel Web3 needs to get more grounded in mental wellness, not
Yeah.
just art therapy, but actually mental wellness if they want to succeed in anything, especially relationships.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and relationships are the foundation of, amplifying and building each other up is the
Yeah.
relationships we build. And what an amazing tool. I mean, there's so much negative about Web3, but then there's so much positive because it allows us to communicate and get to know each other without those barriers.
Yeah. Exactly right.
I mean,
And this
imagine
is
I'm talking to you, you're in India, I'm in
right.
Colorado.
Yeah.
We come from two different cultures,
Yeah.
but we share a passion for art and helping people and things like that. So you mentioned that you were a flight attendant. You did that for 14 years?
Yeah. That's right.
Wow, you have to have patience for that.
Yeah, but it's taught me so much about relationships and meeting
Mhm.
people of different cultures and temperaments in particular.
Oh, right,
And
right.
I needed to learn about mental wellness when dealing with them in the masses. Because if you think Web3 is bad, welcome to my flight of really angry people.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine.
Yeah. So I really feel like I've learned so much about people and forgiveness and overcoming obstacles. And I even think like famous people, a lot of them reach fame and success when they can't handle it and they haven't learned about mental wellness, and then they're just unable to stay in that position. They kind of spend all their money, they ruin their life because they haven't
Right,
really studied about relationships, mental wellness, mental stability, the
right,
things you need to keep you in that place of success. And this is what
right.
that course does.
Right. Well, and your course, I think it bring, again, it brings people together. And I just wanted to take a moment if people are watching this, after we've recorded it, to please go. I'm going to put the link on on the bottom of the screen here that you can go and sign up for your course and on the
Brilliant.
Misty Dreams website. So it's on the artist-education page. And so they'll be able to find all the courses that are offered, and especially yours, because we're
Thank
ready
you so
to get
much, V. You're
started.
amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. And so, you were a flight attendant. You mentioned that I think in your bio, you so you do oils mainly. What other mediums do you work in as an artist?
So I'm obsessed with charcoal.
Oh,
Okay. I,
nice.
I never sketch in pencil. In fact, sometimes I take charcoal powder and use my fingers and get really deep into like building layers into my painting and then adapt oils onto it. I also do acrylic paintings. I love
Okay.
acrylics as well, but mainly oil. And lately I've been, AI is really in at the moment.
Right.
And I do like AI to an extent if I can place my originals and infuse it with a bit of AI. But I
Right.
don't do like full AI prompts or something like that.
Right.
But I always like to try out new mediums because I really feel artists nowadays need to move into the techie movement and not be
Yeah,
left behind as well. You know what I
right.
mean? So I'm doing the best of both worlds. But if you personally ask me, I'm an old soul who loves oils.
No, that's okay. I
Yeah.
I've used some. I've done painting, but I mainly work in the digital
Wow.
medium. So,
Right.
but
Brilliant.
it's just it's so much cleaner.
Yeah, that is true. I would say that.
You
Yeah.
know, so I
You
don't
don't
have
have
to
a
get
dirty
so
studio at
dirty.
least.
But I do love getting my hands dirty at times. I love to garden, so that's kind of where
Wow.
I break off. So, and that's my therapy besides
But
art.
I love logging into your Twitter every morning because you're so like, creative with your gardening and you're doing like other stuff apart from art. And I love following all those updates. I'm like,
Wow,
wow, gardening, so dreamy.
thank
Yeah, I have the
you, thank you.
worst thumb for gardening. It's like whatever I plant dies. But yeah, I love watching other people garden. It's beautiful.
Yeah, no, that's Monet was, when I think of painting and impressionism, I think of Monet's garden. That's kind of my inspiration. So,
Wow, that's
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
inspires you and your art?
So I love humans and the human figure. And I'm obsessed about, creating everyday, because mental wellness is my passion, right?
Right.
I usually create objects so disconnected, but yet connected to, like, I use disconnected elements to connect it to mental wellness. So
Okay.
I basically try to project a lot of happiness and joy through my artwork and everyday gratefulness.
Right.
So even if I'm doing like portraits by the ocean, I'm doing abstract, whatever I decide I want to do, it focuses on, everyday issues we struggle with and, bringing out some kind of life and joy to probably encourage people to be happy.
Right. So
Yeah,
I wanted to show some of your work to our audience. Where
right.
which of your galleries would you like me to present? Like
You can
your
I can probably send you my OpenSea and my Tezos pieces.
Okay, well no, I
So,
was just looking on your OpenSea and that link on your link thing isn't working. So let me just
oh,
share your
okay,
object.
right.
Um,
I'll probably send you my OpenSea a bit later.
oh no, it's okay. I was just on your link tree.
Right.
And so let me just your
Oh, thanks for telling me. So sorry. I
oh
must have
sorry, I should have
a
done I
mistake
should
with the
have
wrong link.
checked that. But I'm gonna share my screen with your link on there. So hold on one sec.
My Tezos.
Yeah, your Tezos. Let's look here. There we go. All right. So here we go. So here is one that we couldn't here is a beautiful mind. Awesome.
Yeah.
It won't let me
It's a
look at it.
painting in oils.
Okay, update your settings. Whoops, I gotta update my settings. Okay.
Oh, I
So,
think it's semi-nude. Maybe that's why it's come like that.
oh, okay. Right. Oh, and then this is I really like this one, the self recovery.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you so much, V.
that
Yeah, it's
is
it's
really
about
cool.
body shaming, something I was struggling with for so many years and overcame. So
Oh,
something to
that
encourage people with.
yeah, no, I think that's really important. I think, I I can relate to that. And, a lot of women, we haven't we haven't just, we just kind of go without recognizing or focusing on that. So
Right.
I really did appreciate this piece and how you animated it. It was very cool. And then the
Thank you so
butterfly, which
much.
is beautiful. So,
Yeah, it's a sign of growth, a sign of growth and healing.
uh-huh.
Because, we, not just women, but men in general, I've spoken to so many on Twitter. We're just so unhappy with how we look. When we're skinny, we feel we're fat. When we're fat, we feel you know, we always
Yes.
feel like we need extra plastic surgery, our lips too small, our lips too big. It's like no end how insecure the world is getting worse day by day, right?
It truly is. I mean, you see young women that are
Uh-huh.
struggling with this so much nowadays.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I think we did when in my generation, or, you know, because I'm older than you, I believe. And so, you know, in the past, it's like, gosh, you know, I look at pictures and you think, oh, I wish I was that skinny again or that thin again. But at the time, I remember in my head thinking, I thought I was really fat at the time, right? But when you
Right.
get
Yeah.
a distance from it and you look back and you think, God, I wasn't fat. Why was I thinking that?
Seriously, right? Like we're just never happy with ourselves because we're just constantly comparing ourselves to these models who do like
Right,
photo editing on their pictures or, you
right,
know, Hollywood or something like that. And I
right.
think this is my motto in life is to just get my art out there to encourage people that, you know, with positive messages, just
Mhm.
basically that. And then I do photography as well. You
Right,
know,
right,
to encourage people to like try adventures and take risks in life.
right.
So that's pretty much my Tezos.
I loved the Greenland ice, you know, your Greenland series.
Oh,
That's
thank you.
it's really nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I did this entire series and you know, I wanted to merge it with like photography and poetry and film and stuff. So I did like a
Uh-huh.
mix of things. Yeah.
Right, right. Well, and you've had such an opportunity to travel
Yeah.
because of your you know, are you still the flight attendant?
Yes, I still am.
Okay, so do you get to the United States? Do you get
Yes, I do. I do.
huh?
Yeah, I haven't been to Colorado yet. By the way, can I just tell you I love America?
Oh,
It's, you
good.
know,
Thank you.
it's crazy because America, it's so weird, but America is one of those countries that just make me feel like it's home for me. It's
Mhm.
so strange because I'm not from your nationality, but I don't know whether you ever felt like home in another country, and I
Yes, I
really
have.
get that. Yeah, I get that in America a lot. It's
Oh,
crazy.
that's good. I'm glad
Yeah,
to hear
yeah,
that. I felt
yeah.
the same way when I visited Norway.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, my grandparents were from there, so that may probably had something to do with it, but
I
I
could
felt
tell.
really
I
at
could
home
tell
there.
you've got Scandinavian features. You're beautiful, V.
Oh, thank
Seriously.
you, Rachel.
And
I feel the
yeah,
same.
you've got
You're
the
very
ash
beautiful
blonde
too.
hair and everything. What?
I said you're very beautiful. No.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh.
no. I mean, you know, so I've done that what was it, the DNA test and stuff. So when it comes back, it's like 55% Norwegian or Scandinavian.
Ooh.
But I
Yeah.
wanted some, you know, I wanted something exotic, like, you know, I wanted to have something. I'm just not, you know, not very interesting.
No, you know, V, Norwegian, I'll tell you something, right? This is called potato.
Oh, right.
So yeah, it's like Norwegian is so exotic to someone else from another culture, but for you, it's not exotic, right? But if you had to come to like Asia, or India, or Japan, they'd be like, wow, exotic girl with ash blonde hair. Oh my goodness.
Right, right. You know,
Yeah.
you're right, you're right, because, you know, when I went to Mexico when I was a little girl, I had blonde hair and, you know, in Mexico, no one, you know, everybody was darker and had darker hair, and it was like
Exactly.
I was like weird looking, you know, I was
Uh-huh.
different from everyone
Right.
else. So, yeah, that's very true. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah. So
Um,
you are exotic. Remember
it
that.
depends on which country I'm in, right?
Yep, it depends, but you are exotic.
It just depends, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
But I hope one day to visit India and yeah.
Oh my goodness, when you do come along here, V, I will take you around. It's going to be amazing for you. And I promise you, you will feel exotic here. Oh, yeah. You're going to turn a lot of heads around here and they'll be like, wow, where is she
Where is
from?
she
Yeah.
from? That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's awesome. I can't wait. Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
fun. And just for
Yeah.
everybody who's tuning in, I am streaming Rachel's Twitter handle on the bottom here. So go and follow her and get involved and see what else she's doing. She is definitely up and coming.
Yes. And
Yeah.
my OpenSea link will be added to my link, the proper one. So when you'll come
Oh,
onto
good.
Twitter,
Good,
go
good,
check it
good.
out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Um, And so, okay, let's go back to the course because I'm
Right.
really excited about offering the free, everybody, it's free. Come on down.
Free,
Take the
exactly,
course.
worth $300 with some
That's
exciting
right.
freebies.
Yes,
Yeah.
you would have to pay tremendous, $300 to join a class like this. So take
Mm-hmm.
advantage of this opportunity to get involved because we all as artists we need to connect. I mean, and I'm sure you'll be talking about as an artist, we often feel like we're imposters, the imposter syndrome, right?
Right. Yeah.
You're not good enough. Look at all these other 50 people, and I'm in this drop, and I am just not good enough. How am I
Yeah.
going to compete? And it's like you're
Yeah.
not going to compete, right? So
Yeah.
talk a little bit about what you'll be doing and helping people with.
So this course is for not just artists, anyone who's interested in learning about mental wellness and art therapy. Could help you in your career. It could help you in, you know, coping with better relationships and with everyday struggles and everyday giants that we face. I think as humans we have so many fears. Am I good enough for my job? Am I good enough for this woman? Am I good enough for this guy? Am I good enough to make it in life? We have so many giants, and this course is really going to help you overcome every obstacle and get ready for a very successful lifestyle. And there's a lot involved in success, so I don't want to promise anyone you're going to be really successful after this course. I mean, you need to work hard, there's so many things you need to do, right? But this course is a great foundation to get you into that mindset, to have how to overcome even arguments, for that matter, heated fights at work, online, body shaming, the self-hatred and rejection that we all struggle with, and how to reach points of success in every area of your life.
Oh, that's amazing. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
join next Wednesday. It's 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you log into the course, and you will have every week we'll have a little visit with you, right?
That's right. And
Yeah,
it's going to be on video.
we're so
You'll get to
excited. Now,
see
if
me.
people, some people, I think we've talked about it, are not interested in being on camera, but
That's right.
they don't have to be on camera, right? They can just
No.
log in and
Yeah.
use like their little icon, PFP will show up.
No
And they
problem.
they can
Yeah.
participate that way. So don't
Yes.
worry if you're worried about, being on camera, don't worry about that.
Yes.
Some of us have been doing, I used to hate being on camera. Really do. I still kind of do hate being on camera.
Why? You're so beautiful. And let me just add exotic. Hello.
Thank you. But we go back to that body image thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We're just so
and
insecure.
yes.
Yeah.
Even if, but you just have to get over that hump because we're in the 21st century. And this gives us an opportunity to collaborate and get to know each other. So.
And maybe this course is going to help you get, secure and more confident to get on videos. I mean, not with me, but maybe you will have future videos at work, or maybe you're meant to be a live speaker and you don't know it yet. You could figure out all of this in the course and get that kind of confidence. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, that would be great. I'm sure we'll have tons of success stories. And thinking about that, I think, I am thinking about putting together like just a little, maybe 15, 20 minute, how to set up your video to make yourself, your lighting and things like that. Because you don't have to spend a lot of money to do that, but it really helps with your confidence in being online.
Wow, I think everyone could really benefit from that, especially because you're so highly qualified. You've done your master's degree and you know best about these things. I think this is such a steal to add to the course. Amazing. Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, we don't have to necessarily add it, but it'll be something you can say, hey, go check this out if you're feeling a little insecure. About being on camera.
That sounds good.
So,
yeah.
No,
I mean,
brilliant. I'm so excited about your course and getting involved.
Yeah, and I'm really excited about everything that you're doing as well in Nifty Dreams, and what you're doing for women and people, and educating people about marketing and becoming, putting their projects out there for more success rates. I think it's brilliant, B.
Oh,
Hats
thank
off
you.
to you. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm really excited about that. And it's only good things. And I think, have you applied to Art Packs yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
I have
good.
applied. Yeah,
Oh,
I
good,
just
good.
recently applied, so
Well,
I'm
good.
waiting.
I hope that I'll see you in a drop, and I'm
Yeah.
helping with their marketing and things like that.
Ooh, that's nice. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so nice to know you're there. I'm on Hugs now. So I'm
Oh,
just
good.
setting
I'm
up my
on Loves
profile on
too.
Hugs. Yeah, and I'm gonna get on Artbacks. I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're actually going to launch a back end for artist profiles soon. So
Wow.
hopefully we'll be able to do that tomorrow. So when you get accepted to Art Packs, then you'll have a place where, like on Hugs, where you can go and do your,
Yeah.
profile and things. We'll do
Yeah.
something similar on
Right.
Art Packs.
That
So
is so cool.
where
I
we can
cannot wait.
promote you and
Wow.
stuff.
Brilliant.
I know. I'm so excited. So Rachel, as we're kind of closing up our interview, what
Yeah.
what advice would you give somebody who's just starting, and just kind of getting their feet wet in the Web3 space?
I would say
You've
is
been
don't
here 3 years, right?
no. In the Web3 space in general, or as an artist in particular?
An artist in particular, since that's
Right.
who we're talking to. So
Yeah. So, yeah, it's so important. As an artist, I would say you have many influences around. And especially when you haven't discovered who you are yet as an artist, it's so
Mhm.
tempting to want to copy those influences. And I would say that try to stick as original as possible to your soul, even if you feel you get rejected in the beginning, because actually originality is what stands out and leads to success. Because I remember when the Pepe coin came out, everyone was so stoked with it. They were like, oh, we want to be Pepe. And it never took off because,
Right.
second copies and third copies don't really take off. So I would say be as original as possible. And if you need that self-confidence boost, my course is there for
That's
you.
right. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm going to put
Yeah.
that on the screen again so that people
Brilliant.
can see it.
Yes.
And all you have to really remember is Nifty Dreams, and then they can, it's right there on the front page. They can get access to it if they don't remember anything else. And yeah, it's very exciting. I'm looking forward to the next 5 weeks or
I'm
6
pretty
weeks,
excited as
whatever.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So thanks a lot for this, V.
oh, you're welcome, Rachel. And do you go by Rach or Rachel?
Rachel, you guys feel free. Rach is my pet name. A lot of people
Well,
call me Boho in the space. Whatever you want to call me, that's fine.
just don't call me late for dinner, right? No.
Yeah.
Well, if you're ever in Denver, if you ever get a
Right.
flight into Denver, let me know. I will come and see you. I'm about an hour and a half from the
Wow,
airport.
that's nice. That would be so cool. I would love to catch up with you, V. That would be really,
Yeah,
really nice. Yeah, it'll
take
be
you
so
to
cool
dinner or
meeting people from
something.
Web3 in real life.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah.
exciting. We're gonna do that. No.
Yeah.
So thank you for your time. I know it's late there, so I'm gonna let you go. And it's a busy day, and we will see you again soon.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye. Thanks a lot. Okay. Thank you guys for coming and spending some time with us today. We will be here next week, same time, same place, Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And don't forget, tomorrow we will have the weekly Art Packs spaces, and that will be at, believe it's on the site, but I think it's 1:00. So Eastern Standard Time, but you can look and make sure. So thanks a lot for being here, and we appreciate your time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.